Well, I went live earlier. I didn't like how my message was conveyed. I didn't like that live, so I said, let me do it again. Let me do it again. Bloody America. Domino's best deal. You know what I'm saying? But Verizon gives you a free phone on any plan. You use AI. Hope everybody's enjoying they evening. Me, I'm just sitting in my favorite place. I'm in my restroom. I'm in my bathroom, about to run me a bath, and relax in the tub. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm blessed and highly favored. I thank the Lord every day. You should as well. You hear this on the replay, hit the like, share, subscribe to my channel. But yeah, I'm going to get right to it. Bloody America. Well, Bloody America claimed another piece of shit racist, huh? Bloody America claimed another piece of shit racist that hates my people, huh? Bloody America claimed another piece of shit racist that hates my people, that hates black Americans, foundational black Americans. That's pretty wild. He literally lost his life to the very thing that he was talking about. Like I said, Bloody America claimed another piece of shit racist. But what you have for dinner? Me? I had Jersey Mike's, one of my favorites. A turkey sub, salt, pepper, oil, and vinegar. I don't drink soda, but I had me a nice lemonade. I hope Jersey Mike ain't racist. I wasn't even giving it a promotion or nothing like that. But shit, yeah, I fuck with Jersey Mike's. But I hope that nigga ain't racist. If he is, fuck him too. I don't wish death on nobody though. That's the thing. I don't wish death on nobody. But Bloody America claimed another racist bigot. I don't wish death on nobody. I feel sorry for his, family that probably told him to ease up, bringing that energy to their home. Because they was in danger too, obviously. The shooter waited for, must have been sitting on him. You know what I mean? The shooter must have been sitting on him. But anywho, speaking on shooters, Ain't that the culture here? That's the culture here in America, man. Right? That's the climate. America is sick, man. It's always been sick. I always laugh at when I hear they say we're just good Christian people. We're just God-fearing Christian people. That shit always makes me laugh. Cause I know they're lying through their teeth. Especially now that I know the history. You know, the history that they didn't teach us in school. Now that I know the history, I'm like, y'all used Christianity to justify slavery and harming my people, harming black people, killing mass amounts of people, of black people. Like, y'all used Christianity to do that. Like, that's sickening, man. That's sick. You don't think that? You don't think so? I'm sure that sniper today was a Christian, right? He was a Christian. That's Utah, right? Well, no, that's Mormon. Well, same shit. It's it's crazy. Like, yeah, you use Christianity to justify doing harm to people. Like you said, you were pure, and anybody else. You said you were pure, and anybody else outside of your race, which you created as well, race. Anybody outside of your race, you said was considered evil. You claim that by you use Christianity to explain that, to justify that. That's wild, man. It's almost like it's like what do y'all where do y'all get this from? Where do you get that way of thinking from, man?
You liberal. I think it's worth it. Mother fucking animals. You liberal, progressive, deranged fucking animals. You are so hateful in your hearts to go out and shoot a young man who's never hurted anyone with Christian values. A young, beautiful family. A father, a husband, a friend, a son. You shot him. Why? Because you didn't agree with his politics? Because you didn't agree with his ideology? That's the reason why he deserves to die! You fucking animals!
Wow.
Mother fucking animals!
Oh shit. First, first off, lady is hurt, not hurt it, not hurt it. It's like, what are you, like, in third grade? It's hurt. Even in third grade, I wasn't talking like that. Kindergarten, I wasn't even talking like that. But anyway, I I hope you were talking about your own people, man. You know, ain't nobody did this but you. Ain't nobody did this but y'all promote this type of shit daily, right? Don't y'all uphold horror films and fucking killers and shit? Y'all promote this type of shit daily. Like your heroes are what? Freddy Krueger and Michael Myers and shit, right? Like, I hope you were talking about your own people, man. Y'all promote shit like this. Y'all uphold what? The Ted Bundys and the what? The who is it? Y'all don't even have a problem with the modern one, the modern day motherfuckers, but y'all uphold them ones in the past. What is it? I'm trying to think of something other than Ted Bundy. You got Jeffrey Dahmer, the BTK killer. That one was crazy. Yeah, that one was super crazy. That nigga was a police officer, or no, a HOA officer. He comes and checks on your damn length of your grass and shit. But yeah, you up here screaming and shit, talking about animals. This is what y'all promote daily. Y'all wear skull and bones and shit. I don't like when I see a black person like, with skulls and shit on their shirt, chains of skulls and bones and shit. It's like, what are you doing, man? I never liked that style. Skull and bones. That shit is stupid as fuck. It's like, what are you dead? Are you dead? I don't even like that term either. Like when somebody, like the culture now, when somebody thinks something is funny, they be like, I'm dead. Like, I hate that shit. It's like, what? The fuck you mean you're dead? It's just not, to me, it's not, yeah, it's just not appealing. I'm dead. Like, nah, that ain't it. Don't say that again. Don't say that again. If it's funny, say use something else. Use something else. Whoever the fuck started that is an imbecile. They're a fucking degenerate. I'm dead when they're laughing at something. Like, yeah, fuck all that. But anyway, this lady up here screaming, talking about, they're fucking animals. And you notice they say liberals. She didn't say white. She didn't say white on white crime. Ain't that something? It's almost like they have like a filter, a preset to where you can't just say the truth. It's almost like, you know what I mean? Like it can't say the fucking truth. But when it comes to something that's outside of their race, when it's outside of their race, they're quick to call it out. Muslim, they'll say. They'll quickly label that Muslim or quickly label that black on black. Like, and it's like, oh shit. Why you don't have that same energy now? Like the guy literally, he that's what he stood for. He stood for calling out. He stood for calling out. Whenever a crime happens, be specific. Be specific about who did it. Who's doing the crime, right? Like, be specific on it. Keep that same energy right now. Like, what race was this? I mean, we're talking about Utah here. I've been to Utah. I ain't see no black person other than me. And matter of fact, if I did, we look at each other like we on the moon. Like, what you doing here? Yeah, crazy shit. But yeah, be specific now. Like, keep that same energy. Who's in Utah? And you say Christians, Mormons, you know, y'all Puritans and shit. Damn. Seems like a bunch of thugs. It seems like a bunch of killers. A bunch of young what what can I say? Not YMs. Young Mayos. Nah, like what can I say? Young white. Like yeah, with switches, what they got out there? They out there running wild, man. They need to Trump need to send the National Guard out there. The crime is crazy out in Utah. Let's see if he send the guards out there. Probably not. You know how they stay on code and protect their own. They fluff the numbers and shit, you know, and bury theirs. They fluff our numbers and then they bury theirs. It's like they couldn't fluff this one. They couldn't bury this one though. That was on the large scale right there. On the large scale. I believe that dude was sitting on him. He lucky he ain't get taken out with his family around. That's the crazy thing. Because dude could have missed it, or he could have hit both of them. Him and his wife, or him and his kids. Yeah, he lucky he wasn't around his own family when he got taken out. But yeah, it looked like he was being sat on. But that's the culture here. That's the culture here in America, man. You know, can't nobody convince me otherwise. Can't nobody convince me otherwise. Bloody America. Everything was built off of violence, and it's gonna continue to be like that. It's gonna continue to be like that. You know who upholds that culture? The white supremacists. You know who upholds that culture? Daily. This is what you see daily. They run on antagonist time. Got buku guns, buku bullets. Did that bullet have fentanyl in it? Did that bullet have fentanyl in it, or did it have any like pre-existing conditions? Did he have any pre-existing conditions and shit? Like, or better yet, was the shooter qualified? He looked like he was qualified. It took one shot. It's like, damn, man, that's ironic as hell. You died from the very thing that you was pushing. You literally said it's worth it. You know, mass shootings is worth it. It's good to have shootings just so you can keep the Second Amendment. Like, wow. And this is coming from somebody that has kids on this earth. And a lot of these people think like that. That's what I be trying to get people to understand. On one hand, they saying Christian. All this is on the same hand, matter of fact. But you know, they try to separate that like as if it's like holier than thou, like it's try to make it seem like that it's pure. When really, you know, that's been exposed now. We know the real. That Christianity shit is a myth. Just like this racism shit, just like any of the things, the tools that they done created to subjugate and oppress people, my people. And all these things is, you know, you got to look at it like this. All these things is coming back to bite them right in the ass, man. All these things is coming right back and biting them in the ass. Look at it like this. If we was to erase us, kind of like in Utah, if you in an area where there's no blacks, you know, your Iowas, your Idahos, you know, different areas where it's like 1% or less than 1% black people. So you don't even, it looked like fucking, like Ireland. Like when Speed was over there in Ireland, it looked like that. Like it's all pale people. Now, you go in an environment like that where you don't see none of us, they ain't got no choice but to, you know, cross each other out. That's what ends up happening. They cross each other out. That's bloody America in a nutshell, man. Now, when we're around, you could feel the climate of their evil, of their violence in their heart. You could feel that shit. Now, that's not saying that violence don't happen in our communities. It's just we're not the top violence. We don't commit the most violence here in America. Although they try to push that narrative, they try to push that propaganda through the media as if we are, because that's all they show. Notice they don't show no great things. They don't show no great things with black people at all. Like you know what I mean? Like that. About the only great things they'll show with black people is sports. It's with sports, and that's even a stretch. You know what I'm saying? That's even a stretch. Cause notice in the NBA, boom, they're trying to push this whole European ball now. They're trying to make it look like Jokic is one of the greatest and shit, and it's like this big ass white boy. Like what? Stop it, man. This is not, you know what I mean? It's not even entertaining. It's not even, and I ain't saying you got to do all kind of moves and all kind of shit. It's just non-athletic. Yeah. It's, and the only reason why the ratings go up, I mean, you're talking about Denver here. You're talking about Colorado. That's right behind a Utah. You see what I'm saying? It's not a high population of black people there either. You know, so it's just the propaganda that be pushed. They be trying to make it seem like boom, for example, labeling things black on black crime. There's no such thing as that. There's crime. There's crime. There's crime in every neighborhood, in every area, every state. But who commits the most crime? You can look back at history. Who commits the most crime? Who's the most violent? You still are to this day. Today proved it. Today proved it. Right there with thousands of people, him sitting there, you know, cleft lip and all, fucking legs crossed, comfortable. Last two words was gang violence. Talking, you know, when they speak on gang violence, that's a dog whistle for black people. You know, boom, and he got hit by his own people. Somebody that was sitting on him probably for a couple years. Probably for a couple years. Like I said, he lucky he didn't get hit with his family. The way whoever was sitting on him, you know. But that's just the culture here, man. That's the culture. They uphold your horror films. Motherfuckers love Halloween for that reason. Halloween coming up, you know, they love all this gory shit. Bats and, you know, black and, you know, dressing black and it's all crazy. Skull and bones and, you know, it's keep it 1,000, man. People just need to keep it 1,000. Collecting guns and shit, you know. Most people ain't catch nobody and nothing. They ain't shoot nobody, but they got buku guns and they go to the range all the time. All the time. So if you translate that to a physical energy, I'm sure that's what they want to do. If you translate any of that, that's what's in their heart. Yeah. If they could, they would. It'd be just straight carnage out here. It'd be straight just fucking carnage everywhere if they could. If there was ever a purge, I like watching those movies for that reason, because I already know that's how motherfuckers think. Like, if they could, they would. Like, oh man, I know exactly where I'm gonna go hit me my first nigga. You know, I know exactly where a bunch of them is. You know, that's how it be in every state, every city. They'll go straight to the black neighborhoods and purge. That's basically what he was promoting, man. He was promoting. He was like, shit, I don't give a fuck about black people. Bloody America claimed another piece of shit racist today, man. Bloody America claimed another piece of shit racist today. That's crazy. We'll never know. We'll never know, you know, as far as where this man went. Where this man went, you know. Because, you know, the people believe in heaven and hell and shit. It's like, I believe, look, anytime anybody ever talked about hell, I always believed that you stay here. Like, it's like you're in you're just I think of like the Scrooge thing, like where they can't see you, they can't hear you, you can't touch them, nothing, but you just wandering around this motherfucker forever. Like now he looking at his kids, he's looking at his wife, like damn, I just had a bagel this morning, I just kissed my, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy. All in the name of hate, all in the name of being racist and bigotry. How you go out like that? This should be a wake up call for all these motherfuckers in this country like that, man. Cause that's whether they're full extreme like him, whether they full blown extremists like him, or you know you're covert. That's the that's the, you know what I mean. That's what's in their heart right there. That's what's in their heart right there. Like they showing mad videos of this shit. I ain't even follow the dude. I ain't even follow the dude. I heard of him, and you know I knew he was against reparations. Like he would say, none of us owned slaves, and none of you were slaves. So why should we pay money to people that wasn't slaves? That was always his line to the college kids. And it's like most of them college kids don't even know nothing past, you know, what's pushed on the internet. They don't even know nothing past that. He would always go after like soft targets and shit. Kind of like what they do with the with these shootings. They will always like today. That was, yeah, of course. That was straight up soft target hit. Straight up soft target. Like he knows ain't no return fire. You ain't even gonna know where it came from. One day you here, 1 minute you here, next thing you gone. I was like, damn. Yeah, that's horrible. And all them people had front row. I watched that video like I don't know how many times, and I'm looking at the body language of the people behind them, because I be trying to see if they knew that it was gonna happen. And it don't look like they even knew. So it really looked like everybody was caught off guard. And this how they feeling right here.
And he's dead. At the age of 31. Which he would have to be if that video was real. There's no way he survived that. The only good thing is, it had to have happened quickly. Right. Right.
Yep. my thing is like, is this gonna make folks like look in the mirror and like and admit that hate in them? Like, and that's the thing, they don't even give a fuck about no admitting. I notice they always talk about, try to make it seem like black people have no shame. No shame, no shame. That's what I'll be seeing in these comments, across the internet. I like reading comments underneath, the crazy posts and shit like that under news headlines and things. Because that's where it's at. Like, you can literally see the common woman's mind. You can literally see what's in their hearts in the comments. Because recently, boom, they got people that are being arrested from their comments now. They're being arrested and shit. And getting football numbers for their comments. Because they be saying some wild shit. Like, I'll burn down your house, I'll burn your kids, and shit like that. And you be like, damn, you really sitting from a safe place. You pussy like a motherfucker. You super pussy. So, I wonder if this is gonna make them like have some type of shame. Because that could happen to anybody. Like I said, you remove us out of the equation. You remove us out of the equation, kind of like Utah, and they off their self. They off their self. And the thing about it is, they do that everywhere. It ain't just Utah. They do that everywhere. Like, I was speaking to somebody today about the how they push the narrative of, it's just, the gang violence of black people in Chicago, or, the YNs and shit. They try to make it seem. I truly believe that was a white person that put out the term YN. I hate that shit. I truly believe it was a white motherfucker that put out the term YN. Yeah, I mean, we grew up saying young nigga, but it's like, come on now. Like, they like to push, they like to drag shit in the ground, and then use it, play one side of the fence. And really, they be on the whole other side of the fence as it is. That's why I don't never be on no brotherhood shit with no yo ass white person. I hate that shit. It's like, man, be you, man. Because when you try to, you think you connecting with me by talking hip hop and all that shit, trying to talk like that. Yeah, it actually makes me makes me go into my little cave even more, into my shell even more. It's like, yeah, fuck you, man. Talk like you. Your mom and pop wasn't talking like that. Nobody you know was talking like that. You know. But yeah, this shit is gonna make people realize, like, hey, man, yeah, any of them can get hit. Y'all putting out that energy, y'all putting out that hate, like y'all do on a daily, like you do on a fucking daily. That's the culture. And like I said, in anything, that's in every angle of activity here in America. You could look all the way down to grade school, when bullying, a bully just wants to, beat up somebody, punch on somebody's face, beat up somebody, you know what I mean? Rearrange somebody's face, bloody their face and shit. And it's like, what does that do for them? What does that do for them, man? Go to sports, hazing. It can't be no friendly hazing, like I'm talking about. It can't be no non-violent hazing. They done turn this shit into violence. Beating motherfuckers with bats and all kind of shit. Like, stupid. Stupid. Degenerate. That's the culture, man. It's sick. And until motherfuckers get honest with that, it's gonna keep happening. I think there was a shooting in Denver as well. or outside of Denver, there was a shooting at a school today as well. It's like I wonder how the dinner table talks was tonight, or do they even talk about it? I've noticed working around them when things like this happen, don't nobody talk about it. It's like regular scheduled programming, like they don't even talk about it. It's weird. Everybody keep on their goofy ass smile and everything. That goofy ass grin, evil ass grin. They continue with their goofy ass, corny ass jokes, all that shit. Like as if it ain't even happening. Shooting in Sandy Hook, shooting in Minnesota, different things when it happens, like you don't see nobody talking about it in their community. They try to like it's not just the media, like it's actually on the ground as well. Out in the world, down here with the common man, yeah, they don't talk about it either. Especially once we bring it up. When we bring it up to them, they try to change the subject. Like they might, depending on who you talk to, they might divert it to, they might bring up their famous line. What about Chicago shit? What about black on black crime? And if you like me, I'll tell them, hey man, it's no such thing as black on black crime. Crime, yeah, crime. See, that's what he was pushing. He was pushing, trying to say that black people commit the most crime. Black people are the most violent. And the devil is a lie. There's no truth in them. The Most High showed you that. I don't know how old that man was, but he looked old. He looked older. No, but yeah, the devil is a liar. There's no truth in him. The devil is a liar. He's the father of lies, and there's no truth in him. Amen, and so be it. Like that shit'll come back, and we gotta watch what you put out there. You gotta watch what you say. And the thing about it is, they'll say that they Christian, and they don't even believe in that. Their whole basis on Christianity is strictly opposing you. That's just a tool to oppress you. You as a black American. You as a black person. Because I'm sure it happens to others. But we were the first ones to, point this out, fight back, and, eventually end the mayhem. It's still going on to this day. It's just in a different manner. Like I said, if they could, they would. If they could take it back to where the whole family would be standing on the block watching a body hang on a tree, body hang on a light pole or whatever the fuck, they'll do it. That's the culture. Ain't that sad? That's sickening. That's sick. We would be on postcards. I learned that. They would have postcards that people would have our skin turned into wallets and leather belts and coats and shit. Crazy, man. Crazy. It's not even funny, but it's like, yo. And we're not even far removed from that time. So it's like, for you to be like, that wasn't my people or whatever. What? Like, you come from them same motherfuckers, man. Just like I come from the same motherfuckers that was enslaved. That's why you see the fight in us. You could feel the fire and the fight in us. And then it's like newsflash, we ain't our ancestors though. We got that dog in us, we got that fight in us. But we coming at it in a whole different angle. We picking up where they left off, and we doing it in a whole different angle, whole different manner. Their strength plus our strength. Yeah, what they really want, man. What they really want, just all out bloodbath, man. They rejoice in murder and carnage and gore and all that, man. They rejoice in shit like that. It looked like when he got shot, nobody really ran. It looked like nobody really, scrambled or nothing. Just like in the movies. They're going to run towards it. But yeah, be careful though. Also, I want to add, motherfuckers need to be careful. People need to be careful, with things like this. Even though it wasn't, my people who did this, it wasn't no black American, it wasn't nobody black that did this shit. They be looking for vengeance. They be looking for, get back. Even though it ain't no get back to us. But they be looking to take out their anger and their rage on us. Real shit. Like, you want to watch, listen to this. Listen to this. Hold on. Yeah, they be looking to take it out on us. Sheesh.
I live like a...
Listen.
I live as a capitalist. I live what I believe. What do I do? I get dirty every single year.
I'm like, I'm sorry, if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Because of DEI, it begs the question, when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? Almost creates thought patterns that are not necessarily, no one really cares when it's HR managers. No one cared when it was, just kind of paper shufflers or even engineers. But now when it's, wait, hold on a second. You're going to remove my appendix and you're a black lesbian.
Well, notice they pushing this whole narrative talking about he was shot because of transgenders. It's like, could be. I don't know the plight of what they have between their white comrades, their white community. I don't know. I don't want to know either. I'm going to stay out of that. All I know, I'm speaking on the climate and the culture here in America, though. Like, this ain't good for nobody. That's what I want, the dominant society to understand. Nobody's exempt, especially you. If you out here pushing this hate, pushing this violent culture, this bloody culture, this, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to come knocking on your door, man. It's going to come knocking on your door. I could say one thing that I do as a black man, and I've had to do, throughout my whole life, I've had to call on my maker. As I've gotten older, I've gotten closer, but I call on him to ask him to keep me and ask him to give me the strength to be kept. Mainly because he knows that I'm in an environment that is breeding, just straight evil, and I can't do it without calling on my maker. I can't do it without calling on my maker. Like I say all the time, every time I step outside, I know it's war. Every time I step outside, I know it's war. Like you could just feel it, man. You could feel it on the road. You could feel it in the grocery stores. You could feel it in every building, every space that you occupy. You could feel that shit. Like people are looking for reasons to be angry, looking for reasons to take it out on you. Looking for reasons to just argue. You could step on somebody's shoe. It immediately escalates to, murder. Anything. From the most extreme to the most, to the minute things. Like I said, stepping on somebody's shoe. Like it goes straight to murder. Straight to death. You can't deny that. That's just the culture, man. That's just the culture. Like I don't mean to bring this up because I hope the young brother is okay. Cause this situation is very unfortunate. In that situation where the young dude was at the track meet and those two young white supremacists come and try to bully him, and one of them met their demise. Boom, the dude had to protect himself. Now, mind you, what if he couldn't? It would have been on the flip side. It would have been on the other side. It's really a killer be killed type joint out here, man. It's really a killer be killed climate, man. What they say, rather be carried by 6 than judged by 12. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Yeah, that's how I go. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's wild. Like, and I believe in that. It's just, I don't want either one to happen. I don't want either one to happen. Because some of us really be on that type of time, like, where, hey, you run up, man. Like, it's really go. Like, it ain't no talking. You run up, it's really go. It's really green light, and then it ain't no fucking talking. And a lot of people be thinking that they on that type of time. And then they meet their demise kind of like Homeboy did today. Like he really was inciting hate. He was inciting violence, man. He was putting nothing but hate and violence out in the world. And you see his following, you gotta know that that they believe that as well. They're just like, oh, we got a leader that is able to say the shit that we won't say out loud. That's exactly what that is. Like this exposed how America is today with this situation. This exposed how America is today. Now you think the so-called white folks that that was out there on the Black Lives Matter, or the Mexicans and shit that was out there pushing for Black Lives Matter, gonna stand up against this? Fuck no. Hell no. Everybody that jump on the internet, are they really on that type of time in real life? Nah, man. And like I always said with that Black Lives Matter shit, everybody was just bored. They normally bored on any given day anyway. So when you shut down the whole world and they can't go sit in a bowling alley or whatever, go sit in the mall or sit in their favorite fucking fast food place and stuff they mouth. Yeah, they ain't had shit else to do. It was just a pastime. They don't really believe that. They don't really believe that. Yeah, that's sad, man. That's sickening. That's sickening that this type of shit has to happen just so people can realize, like, yo, your everyday motherfucker that you work alongside or you exist alongside, we coexist with, sharing this society with, they be pushing for people like that. They be on that same type of ideology, with that hate. And I hope this like freaks them out. I hope this freaks them out, man. I hope this freaks them out. I don't think it's gonna make them stop. Cause really, all that hating and shit, they only do all that just so they can get, their little benefits and shit. But all that is coming to an end, so they really freaking out. They back against the wall, man. And we ain't lifting a finger. I always say that. We ain't even gotta lift a damn finger. Bloody America, real shit. Peace.